Hey there, Libra. Welcome to my channel, Missing Link Tarot. This is actually the second Libra video that I have done this week. I'm doing this video because I have had a very, I don't even know how to describe it. I've been compelled to do this video. There are some Libras out there who are feeling very overwhelmed, very, I want to say even lacking confidence, feeling very overwhelmed, just having some issues. So hopefully, if that's you, you've been divinely guided to see this reading, and that you get whatever message that you need to receive. That is my goal. That is my intention, is to help you out in your time of need, help enlighten you, maybe have you think about things a little differently. Whatever message that you know I am able to give you, then I would really like that to happen. So because this is the second reading of the week, I'm trying to speed through it. So I do apologize. Take what resonates and just leave the rest out. Okay, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. What can I get for Libra? What's going on? Interesting. I feel like you've just you've just overcome some kind of hardship. We do have Empress energy here, which is, she is like the ultimate female of the tarot deck. She is, the mother. She is very generous and fertile and patient, and all about that creation and the sensual experience. Does not have to be female, okay? So if you're a male, this could still be about you. But she is very self-empowered, but she's not like the type to be boastful or to brag. She is like, she's content with herself in the world, and she knows her place, she knows her power. Okay, just to keep it simple. I did get the 10 of Swords, which tells me there's some kind of backstabbing or drama. And then I did also get the 6 of Wands here, which says some kind of success or some kind of victory even. This is rising up against odds. This could also be some kind of recognition, or attention even. Gaining some type of attention. But I do want to say that you've just overcome something that was, quite dramatic, quite hurtful. Do I need anything else for Libra from the Rider deck? Oh boy. I don't even know if I can get that out. Hang on one second. All right, I did get the Emperor here. I wonder if this is the person that you're dealing with. It could still be you. I just kind of get a sense that it's the other person, which if we have the Emperor and the Empress energy, that would be like a power couple. So if you are having problems, that would definitely be a reason why you would be feeling that overwhelmed. Like I can see that as a possibility. So yeah, the Emperor is the ultimate male figure. He is he can be kind of like a tyrant sometimes, but he's generally the father. He's generally the authority figure. He's very stable. He's very protective. He's a leader. He's very action based. For him, we did get for his energy, we did get judgment, or the energy of the Emperor. Whatever. Okay, judgment. I'm just gonna continue. Judgment. This is all about forgiveness, truth, clarity, personal freedom. Could be rebirth. Some kind of divine, divine intervention. Even interesting. Second chances. We did also get the 6 of Swords here. So the 6 of Swords is this is really a period of recovery after difficulty. But this is like every time I get it in this card, I want to say it's a willful leaving of something behind, leaving the rough waters to seek out these calm waters over here. There is always some kind of emotional um, like negative energy that I get with this card. Like I'm just getting some kind of negative emotional energy, like sadness, like sorrow. I did also get the lovers. The lovers came on its side in the middle. I'm going to keep it there, but I do want to talk about it. This is, all about that ultimate union, that balanced, solid partnership that's very respectful, very romantic, very, very joyful and desirable. If it were in reverse, though, it would be, a conflicting relationship or ending of a relationship. I feel like your relationship just being on its side, I feel like your relationship is having some trouble. I want to say that there's difficulties in the relationship right now. We did also get the High Priestess. The High Priestess is all about that intuition. It can also be about the unknown, though, so do keep that in mind. The High Priestess is very, she's like, she's pretty psychic. She has that psychic wisdom, that psychic knowledge where she knows the hidden. She knows the dreams and the mysteries of the world, and she is very good at listening to her intuition, following her gut and her instincts. It wants to stay over here, so that's where I'm going to keep it. It could be that we're following our intuition regarding the emperor. It could be talking about okay, so I'm getting that we do have our empress energy. Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. The person who is feeling like they've been betrayed, the person who's feeling like they've had that wounding, that backstabbing, they are coming out of it. They are coming out of it victorious. But right now, it stands that the relationship is not quite right. It's at a very stressful. We're at a stressful time in the relationship right now where we're not exactly sure how things are going to progress. We're taking I want to say we're taking a second look at it, or there might be the possibility of whether or not we continue, like the possibility of this weighing. I want to say weighing the options, like how do we want to proceed forward? We're really unsure about how we're going to proceed forward with the relationship, and I feel like some of you were thinking about leaving, and I feel like for those of you who are feeling like you're wanting to leave, I feel like it's because of the situation that just happened. I feel like the drama or the whatever hurtful situation you were just in. I feel like if you're thinking about leaving, that hurtful situation was just bad enough that you feel like you should, even though you do feel like you guys were a power couple. I feel like there's just that that feeling like what happened shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have been that way, and that because it happened, it's like your whole. I feel like your whole world just got turned upside down. Like that was completely out of the blue. Whatever it was, it just happened. It was sudden and it was painful, and we're having trouble with that. I'm gonna get some clarifiers. Let me get some clarifiers from the Shadowscapes Tarot deck really quick. Um, let's see what else we can get. I do want to clarify. Let's start with the High Priestess. Okay. With the High Priestess, we do have the King of Cups energy. So the King of Cups is he's our emotional king. He is very um, he is very open-minded and supportive, but he really listens to his heart. He really trusts his heart and what his heart says. I want to say that our High Priestess energy is very heart-based, just listening to your heart, what your heart is telling you. There also may be some reliance or some guiding from the divine involved in this. I do want to say that. I'm kind of getting that energy from the card. So we did get the Eight of Pentacles, which talks about, being willing to work on something and work on it hard. This is, all about that, having that craftsmanship and that skill to work on a project, to pay attention to the details, to work on something with confidence. Okay. And we did also get the Page of Cups falling on our Six of Wands, I want to say victory, with also the Lovers. Our Page of Cups. Okay, so this is all about, it could be implying a person who would be some kind of romantic dreamer type person. The energy that I'm getting, I want to say it's very conflicted. Like, the energy that I'm getting is very conflicted off of this card, though, because it typically it should be somebody who's very romantic, who's very inspired, but this person doesn't feel very inspired right now. They feel very confused, very conflicted. They feel like, gosh, what is this feeling? Something is just, it's just wrong. I'm going to clarify it again. I'm going to clarify the Page of Cups. I'm going to use the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. I don't like this feeling, so I just want to get it, clarified right now, because it's not, it's very emotional. It's very emotional, very hurtful, very deep. Like, I want to cry. I don't even know what happened, and I want to cry, and that's very upsetting for me. Can I clarify the Page of Cups, please? Yeah, I figured. Okay. So I did pull the Lovers again for the Page of Cups. So again, that ultimate partnership, that ultimate union. I do have the Three of Cups here as the energy, which the Three of Cups for me is all about that true unconditional love, unconditional friendship. But it's also about joy. It's about bounty and celebration. It could also be some kind of like reunion or coming together. Coming together with friends or companions. I'm getting a deep talk, like a discussion. What else can I get for the Page of Cups, please? Yeah, that's where it is. Okay, that's what I want to know. All right, I do have the Ten of Wands here as a blockage. Okay, some kind of blockage, some kind of burden. So this could be whatever difficulty it is. This is the difficult part, the emotional part that I am having trouble understanding and conveying. I did get the Ten of Swords here. Again, the Ten of Swords is popping out on our spread. Yeah, this is that backstabbing, that ruin, the rock bottom. This is like some serious drama has happened. Something has happened. This is like, I want to get what is that? Those shows on TV that the dramas, the drama series. I don't watch them. Like, I've seen, I've seen some. I don't watch them, but you know what I'm talking about. Like the shows where like random like crazy things happen. Like, who would have seen that coming? Well, those things. It's not something that should have happened in real life. I feel like it was something completely out of the blue. Is what I want to say. Some kind of backstabbing. Like, we thought we were very, very close. We thought this was like an ultimate partnership. We were very close. Then something happened. There's some kind of backstabbing. Whatever it was, it shouldn't have happened. I do have here the Son of Swords. The Son of Swords has a very a forceful, determined energy. He has a very like coming at you fast, coming at you hot. He could be very cutting. He could say some things that are just like super sharp and like you didn't even see it coming. He's just out of the blue, like attack mode, and it's just ridiculous. I did get the Hanged Man here. So the Hanged Man is all about that taking that step back and letting go of the situation. It's just like, whoa. What? I'm getting like, okay, something happened. It was ridiculous. Like with, for lack of a better word, I don't even know what happened, but I know that it was ridiculous. I know that it shouldn't have happened. It was completely out of the blue. Like, you know, it just random sneak attack, sneak attack. And it it just left you like speechless. You're just like, this is taking a new perspective on a situation now. We have to take a step back. We're speechless. We don't even know what happened. Like, I don't even understand exactly what happened yet. But we had to take a step back. We had to look at it and we're like, oh my gosh, did that really happen? Number one, did that really happen? Like, am I dreaming or is this real life? And then number two, why did it happen? I don't understand the situation. And then number three, like, what should I even think about this now? Or because my whole world has been turned upside down. Our relationship is not what I thought it was. This is nothing like what I thought it was. This is completely opposite of what I thought it was. What I thought we were like, where I thought we were headed. This is not our relationship. I did get the moon, so this tells me something is being hidden, or it could be fears. It could be fears, mysteries. Could also indicate like anxieties and doubts, which would not surprise me at all, having doubts about this relationship now because this random sudden thing just happened and it was like the most ridiculous thing. They keep telling me, ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Why did this even happen? Why did this happen? How did it come to this? What's the problem? My gosh. Can I clarify the Ten of Swords, please? Can we clarify the Ten of Swords? Okay. With Six of Wands energy here. Six of Wands is that victory, right? So, I mean, we're still having that. We're still having that that victory. You know, the confidence after going through this period of hard time. This is like how they gave me the cards before, with the Ten of Swords having the Six of Wands after it. So I feel like they're just directing my attention towards that still. Like that is our pair. Like that those cards are meant to be together. They are stuck together. They are together in our reading and should stay that way. And which is, you know, I'm glad that they elaborate, you know, or that they agree, I guess is what I'm saying. But anyways, the Knight of Pentacles, okay? So clarifying the Ten of Swords, we did get the Knight of Pentacles here. Knight of Pentacles is somebody who is, I want to say this person is very dedicated, very persistent, very capable. I want to say that they're introspective. Like they don't actually outwardly come out with everything that they're thinking. They kind of have almost like a mystery about them, a mysteriousness that's very it's like it's secretive, but it's very I want to say intoxicating. Intoxicating is the word. They have a nicer energy too. I mean, it's not. I'm not getting the harshness anymore. It's a very it's very trustworthy. I feel like um, very calm, very grounded. This would typically be a slow and steady night. Don't know where to put him. All right, we did get death. So death is all about that transformation, but it could also be an ending or closure of some kind. Okay. Just typically when I get death, though, it doesn't matter what type of it doesn't matter what type of transformation it is, because if it is an ending or if it is closure, we're stopping something to start something new. Okay, with this card, though I do, it's one of those fun pictures where there is a phoenix, but there's also a woman, um, and she's kind of like turning into the phoenix. I want to say that somebody is having some kind of personal transformation. I want to say somebody, whoever our person is that is coming out victorious from this drama, they're having a personal transformation now where they are just like, I want to say they're coming into their own, or receiving clarity of some kind. It's the vibe that I'm getting. Can I clarify death? Can I clarify the Knight of Pentacles? Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. Mother of Swords energy with the Five of Swords card as the clarifier. So the Mother of Swords is going to be somebody who is very very driven by their mind, like very mentally empowered, I want to say is the phrase of choice today. Just mentally empowered, very perceptive. She is very sharp and critical. So she's a well-educated person. Doesn't have to be female again, but somebody who is capable of like taking their heart out of the equation. I want to say that she decided she's going to take her heart out of the equation. Um, in order to achieve that balance, in order to achieve that the healing. Okay, so whatever happened, she interesting. Okay. Okay. The situation was so bad. It was like she was struck from the side. She had no idea that it was going to happen. Didn't see it coming. The backstabbing, I mean, really struck from behind, but it was so bad that she was so hurt afterwards that she just took her heart out of the equation. She said, "Okay, hang on now, hang on. I'm going to take a step back. I need to see things from a different perspective, so I'm just going to use my eyes. I'm going to observe the facts. I'm going to be the most observant that I have ever been in my entire life, and I'm just going to take a step back and look at this relationship and see it for what it is, not for what I want it to be." Um, the Five of Swords is a card about self-destruction, self-sabotage. Now, I went to pick it up, and when I picked it up, I dropped it. I feel like it's slipping through your fingertips, but here's the thing. I don't know now if this is supposed to be upright or reverse. When I picked it up sideways. That's the way that I'm going to read it now. Because the second time I picked it up, it was sideways. I have no idea which orientation it was originally, okay? So, having said that, this card typically in its upright is all about that self-destruction, self-sabotage. It could be some kind of loss. It could be a dishonorable loss, even like somebody getting to an argument or a fight with somebody and having them win, and like it's a very dishonorable victory, or they've dishonored you and now you're at a loss. That type of situation. In reverse, though, it's more like resentment, desire to reconcile. I'm getting kind of both. I'm getting like it just went horribly wrong. It just went horribly wrong. I feel like we're divided now. I feel like we're divided. It could be the division between the head and the heart, or it could be division between the two people in the relationship. But I'm getting that we're divided and we're just not seeing eye to eye. I have one person who has a very straightforward and direct idea on how things are going to go, and I have one person who is blocked. Like, I am not taking that. I am not accepting that. That whatever just happened, no, I'm blocking my heart and I'm keeping it that way. And I feel like I want to say that the person who did the harming is the person who has the direction, who says, you know, this is the way that things are going to be. But I feel like their idea is not, it's just, it's not valid. It's not, we're not seeing eye to eye on this. We're not, because what they did, I feel like what they did was so wrong that now it's like I'm too hurt to even go there. Like it's like timeout. I'm too hurt. I'm not making any decisions towards that right now. I need a moment. Like I don't think that they realized what they did was wrong, to be honest. It feels like they don't, it feels like they don't have a clue. Can I clarify judgment, please? Do we need to clarify judgment? God, oh my God. Ten of Swords again. Ten of Swords again has popped out in this reading with the Six of Wands energy. Again, you guys, what happened? What possibly could have happened that you get three Ten of Swords? Like, I feel like just crying for this whole reading. I feel like I'm going to just start pouring out the tears here. Okay, three tens. Three tens. Okay, tens are all about, see, tens are all about completions. Tens are all about finality. Tens are all about, you know, having even confidence and optimism in a situation, being successful in a situation. You know, like those are some positive tens. It's like here we do have another Ten of Swords. With this card, though, I always get this feeling of like she's taken these hits, but she's just taken them so well. She is so graceful in this image. She is like not even phased by this. You know, I feel like whatever happened, it was very hurtful. I'm not gonna lie, it was hurtful, it was damaging. There is a sense of heartbreak, there is a sense of loss. Like I have this feeling of just like bottomed out, just bottomed out, like completely completely blown away right now. I don't even know how to express my feelings because I don't even know why these feelings, like why I'm being given these feelings, but this is it's so it's so bad, you guys. I don't even know. I don't even understand. It could be, I want to say we're looking at this situation from a different perspective. We're trying to figure it out. We're trying to figure out what exactly what like went wrong. How did it come to this? But I feel like with this Ten of Swords, we are coming out victorious, whether or not like you realize, you know, you are in the right. I want to say whatever it is, if you've been hit with this Ten of Swords, whatever it is that you're doing, you are in the right. Okay, and that I want to say that from this, good things will happen. Okay, I have like I have a sense that because of this Ten of Swords moment, we are having this opportunity where we're having this I want to say like a divine rebirth or an opportunity that has been presented because of the crap that you just went through. Just froze. That's interesting. Hmm. I don't, yeah. I don't feel like you were deserving of whatever it was you just went through. And I feel like that you're being given this opportunity. This is being this new possibility, this new personal freedom or forgiveness or truth or clarity, whatever it is that is being delivered to you as this judgment card. I feel like this is being presented to you from the divine, from the universe, and I feel like this is something that they want you to have, that you deserve. Okay, not you don't deserve the hurt. You deserve the outcome as a result because of how you handled yourself. I want to say because of how you um how well you've been handling yourself. Like you're karmically presenting the the good to come in. I want to something like you know what I mean. It's just all coming out all weird. All right, can we clarify the can we clarify judgment further, please? Okay. I do have Son of Cups energy here. He would be our Knight of Cups. I did get the Son of Wands card, so our Knight of Wands. I want to say that this is somebody who's coming forward who is very passionate, who is very loving. Um, I want to say that this is the new opportunity that is coming forward. Or it's a person who's presenting a new opportunity. Either way, whatever way you want to take it. But I want to say that whatever the message is, whatever is coming through involving this person who is a very charming. I want to say he's charming. I want to say he's very friendly. It may might be female again. I'm just saying he because the card is male. But in all you know in reality it could be female. They're very charming. I want to say very like they're very chill, but at the same time they're very passionate. Like they're a little bit fiery, but they're kind of like keeping it cool. Like they have a very cool, calm, collected vibe. Um, and it's just kind of it's like a fun loving vibe. This person isn't afraid to stand up for themselves, and they having also the energy of the Knight of Cups. I feel like that they are. I want to say that they are still um, that loving person. They still have that romantic side, and I want to say that they're not even afraid to show it. Like a lot of if it's male specifically, a lot of men aren't very willing to show their romance. Like they're not willing to show their emotions and the romantic side. Like they do it in behind closed doors. But I feel like he's just like he's good. Like he would hold your hand in public. He might even kiss. Like that's the kind of person that this person is. And it's just like it's not it's not like, oh, that's an interesting feeling. It's not something that's like I want to say it's not forceful and it's not unwarranted, and it's just nice. It's just nice. Like, hmm. We did get the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. Um, in the upright position, the 7 of Cups is all about the illusions and the deceptions, temptations, not being able to judge right from wrong, not really understanding, I want to say, the situation. It's kind of a card of confusion, conflict, especially, when it's Hmm. Interesting. I want to say, I'm going to put it on its side, but I'm getting more clarity. Like, I'm getting a little more clarity than confusion with this card today, which is very interesting. Um, that's not a typical idea that I get from this card. I still want to say something isn't right about this situation. Not necessarily. Not necessarily that there's something not right about the Son of Wands, the Knight of Wands person who's coming in. I feel like the Son of Wands actually has a lot of the Knight of Pentacles energy. Like they have that same fun-loving vibe, that same high happy like energy. Like yeah, this is cool. Um, it's not that there's something wrong about him. It's just that the situation. I feel like the situation is very confusing. I feel like it's very I want to say stuck between a rock and a hard place. Interesting. Not really sure what to do. Not really sure what to do in this situation right now because it's I feel like it's a tricky situation. I don't know what it is, but it's a tricky situation. It's possible that this could be the person that you're supposed to I want to say supposed to be with, but it could be the person who was in this heartbreak situation with you. It could be the person, if it is the person in the heartbreak situation, if it's the person who did the heartbreaking, then I want to say um, that it's difficult for you because they did the heartbreaking, but they are still that fun-loving person. And part of you is like, oh, but they're this person and I love them, but oh, they did this random crappy thing and I don't know if I can live with that. Like it feels very unbalanced. Can I clarify the 6 of Swords? I want it. Okay. I take it the Magician here. The Magician is all about manifesting your dreams into reality. The Magician is very, very capable. I want to say this person, whoever this is very empowered, very um they have the boundless energy. This kind of has that fun-loving guys. This has that fun-loving guy vibe. Like I am getting this very well could be. Yeah, here we go. The King of Wands. I didn't even look at that yet. Okay, so he has that. I want to say the King of Wands is definitely the person who is doing the manifesting here, and I feel like he has the tools necessary. He's bringing his dreams into reality, and I feel like he's doing it with like such charm, such grace. Again, could be female, so just keep that in mind. King of Wands is our fun-loving guy, our fun-loving adventurous. But this is him though more stable. This is him like, you know, being being him. I want to say being himself out there, being very creative and honest and you know, I want to say charismatic. Like people just love him. People just love this person. Whoever this person is, they're just like, oh, just anything that they're doing. It's just like, oh, did you see the King of Wands? Did you see what they did today? Oh man, that was awesome. Did you see that? I want to say that they're getting that recognition. We did get the 8 of Swords. Hmm. I wonder if they feel trapped in a situation or a circumstance. The 8 of Swords is all about that trapped feeling. This is being powerless in a situation. This is feeling like the victim of a circumstance. Like not necessarily being actually physically stuck, but just having that perception. But I do have hope here. Like there is hope. There's hope, but there is this overwhelming darkness, like this overwhelming trapped feeling that makes it seem like the hope is just so dim. It's just a light at the end of the tunnel, and you got to travel through all this hardship to get there. We did also get the 5 of Cups here. So the 5 of Cups is that sorrow, that disappointment, grief, regret, sadness, whatever. This is some kind of emotional situation, I do want to say. Um, Interesting. I kind of want to say that this sadness is being brought on because of the 8 of Swords. It's just that trapped feeling. I want to say that there. Yeah. I'm being called to this fish in this picture. The fish in the bowl. She's looking in this bowl at this fish. And hopefully it comes up clear for you guys. But if you can see it, the fish is floating out of the water, and I have never noticed that before. There's water in the bowl, the fish is above the water, just floating there, just hanging out. It's hmm, it's just interesting to me. I'm kind of getting the vibe that this is our person. Um, I want to say this is our person who's had the hardship done to them, and that this is just that separation, because it's not the fish isn't in the water and its emotions, it's in the air, it's in its head. And I want to say that it's in that this is our person who is in that headspace, who is decided that um I am not going to rely on my heart in this situation because I was just heartbroken. Like I'm going to take in that the I'm getting into my headspace, I'm getting into that mental energy. Can I please clarify the 5 of Cups? Okay, who is this? Oh, okay. I do have here the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, which the 10 of Pentacles is that ultimate fulfillment. This is that universal dream of having it all, just having it all, having everything. But I did get Temperance. I want to say in reverse, and with that, it's more like a lack of that healing, a lack of that balance. There is a definite lack here of the harmony. There's this is a very trying period, I do want to say, and the way that it's fallen on the Lovers and the 10 of Swords. This is what's what's happening. What is the cause of this 5 of Cups? This 5 of Cups is being brought on because of this issue, and we're not healing from it. Like we are definitely not healing from it. We've removed ourselves. We're at a point of stagnation right now where we're still, I feel like it's just we're so caught off guard by what just happened that we have no idea how to proceed right now. This is not having that it just there's no balance here. There's it's just it's such a hard feeling to describe. It's not. I feel like you just you poured your heart and your soul into a situation, and then the situation turned out to not be what you thought it was going to be, and now it's like, well, what the heck do I do now? Because I just put like my all into this. Now this doesn't exist, or this isn't, like, it isn't what I thought it was. How am I supposed to proceed from here? Because I don't even know what to do. Just don't even know what to do. Who is the high priestess? Interesting. Sorry. Um, I did get the Three of Pentacles here. So the high priestess, this person, wants to work on things, wants to do this teamwork, wants to um, work together to achieve something, to achieve greatness, which is, further elaborated because we already did get the Eight of Pentacles here. They really want to work on something. This is our person who I feel like has the direction, has the set direction, the focus. I feel like they do want to work on something. I feel like what they do want to work on is the relationship. We did get the Magician here. The Magician was the energy that we got for the King of Wands over here. So I kind of want to say that the High Priestess energy that wants to work on stuff is actually the King of Wands. Um, Interestingly enough, this card came out and slipped off my lap onto the floor on its side. I'm just going to put it on its side then. I just feel like that's what I am compelled to do. It could indicate some kind of trickery. We did get the Hierophant, or the Hierophant, whichever way you want to pronounce it. But this is like the teacher or the mentor. It could also be the counselor, or somebody who knows something, who is able to deliver some kind of knowledge. Somebody who helps to enlighten a situation. Sometimes when I get this card, though, I feel like it's like a lesson that has been learned. I'm not really feeling like there was a lesson learned here. I'm feeling more like it's just that energy of somebody knows something. I did get, it could be like a teacher. It's not that they, I feel like they know something that you don't, unless it's you, and then obviously you know, and you're not telling somebody. But anyways, the Four of Pentacles is the other card that I got for the High Priestess. This is about, sorry, I keep accidentally touching the microphone. This is about that legacy, that possession or control of wealth, but also balance and harmony. I feel like is what I'm getting here. This could be indicating, I don't want to say that the King of Wands is a bad guy. The vibe that I get from the King of Wands is not that of a bad guy. Like, he seems pretty cool. He seems nice. He seems fun loving. Now, okay, I could see him, as charming as he is, I could see him kind of being, for lack of a better word, a bit of a slut. Okay, or at least a flirt. That being said, there could be some issues with that. That could be what our drama is all about. I'm not, I don't like, don't go and be like, oh, she said that you were a slut. No, oh, no, 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 no. Just some. I could see that as being a factor, just because he is so charming and fun loving that he just draws people towards him. And it's like, I wouldn't say, he doesn't have to be a slut, right? People could just come, be drawn towards him, and he could be like, no, I have someone. I'm cool. I have someone. I'm not that kind of person, and I would not know because I'm just reading the cards. Like I'm not saying that they are. You know, I'm just be cool. Just calm down. Be cool. I didn't say like not feeling three parties here. Okay, so just calm down. I don't know what happened, but um just like kind of the vibe that I'm getting with the magician. Like it is somebody who's going to manifest their dreams into reality. Like this is this is true, but I feel like there is something that is like with the high priestess energy with the hierophant here. It's something is not specifically known. And it could be something that they're specifically hiding, but I didn't get the Seven of Swords, so I'm kind of feeling more like it's something that they want to. I feel like it's more like something that they want to do, or some way that they're seeing the future that you're not seeing it. Like some way that they are. Something that they're planning to do, something that they are perceiving for the future, that they want to happen in the future. Like, I am manifesting this, I am lining this up so that things work in this way, and that our other person who's very torn isn't seeing it that way because it hasn't been disclosed to them. The information, whatever it is, the information has not been disclosed, but this person is working on it. I feel like on the down low, in the hidden, they are working on pulling together whatever this is, and it could be for legacy, it could be headed towards like some lover's energy, I want to say, but it's more like I think I'm good. I mean, fuck. I'm so sorry this is so long. It's such a dramatic situation has happened. So I do apologize. Um, I have two people. Okay. I have one person who is our starting character, who is our for I'm just gonna consider this the female. The female, okay. Our female is our torn character who has experienced the heartbreak, who is coming out of this with some kind of victorious mentality, um, where she is like separating her head from her heart, where she is saying, you know what? Okay, some shit just happened. I can deal with this though because I am hardcore. I am tough. I know myself. I am capable. I am in my own power. I can do this. All right. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, all right, this is my heart space. This is my head space. And right now, my head space is going to take over because my heart just can't handle this shit. So, I know that because I am self empowered, I'm just going to cut that out for a minute and I'm going to follow my head. I'm going to take this situation, I'm going to look at it from this different perspective, and I'm going to decide what to do from this situation. But right now, I know that I need to separate my head and my heart so that I can look at this clearly. Okay, so that's what she's going through. Our other person is over here. He has this grand idea about what he thinks should happen with this situation, about what should go on. Now, he does feel a bit trapped. Okay, he does feel a bit trapped in his situation where he does see there is hope here. He does see that there is light at the end of the tunnel, and he does just need to get there to receive it. All right, he has this idea that we can work on this to achieve this legacy or to achieve this great idea that he has, and that he's just working on it. He's working in the cover of darkness, I want to say. He's working on it in the down low. He is manifesting this. He is using his intuition to bring this into fruition, and he is doing it like I want to say a champ with like such vigor that it's like it's very intriguing. But at the same time, I feel like, if he's this person that did this heartbreaking, that is a tough situation. I can see why you would definitely be very upset about this. I can see why they needed me to do the reading. This is a very tricky situation. So let's see. Having said all that, can we get some advice, please? What is it that we're supposed to do? How are we supposed to handle this situation? We did get the Ten of Pentacles as the energy again, so trying to achieve that universal dream. I did get the Two of Wands here. Two of Wands is the direction, determination, and focus towards a goal. You just got to know what you want. Got to know what you want. As simple as that is. I know it's not, it doesn't seem that simple, but that's what they're saying. Focus on your personal 10 of Pentacles. What is it that you want in your life? What is going to make you happy? What's going to make you feel fulfilled? And, you know, what's going to make you feel unstoppable, I want to say. Do what makes you feel unstoppable. Like, I want you to focus on manifesting your universal dream, what it is that you want in a relationship, what it is that you want in your house, you know, even what it is that you want in your income. Like, what are the things that are most important to you in your relationship? What kind of person do you want to be with? Do you want to be with a fun-loving person who loves you unconditionally? Do you want them to love to snuggle? And, you know, I wouldn't get too, don't get too specific, but still, like, manifest what you want. Knowing what you want is like, it's I feel like I want to say it's like half the battle. You know, yeah, you're going to have some struggles achieving it, but if you already know what you want, then that cuts out everything that you don't, right? Yeah, I feel good on that. Okay, with that, if you liked my video, please give me a thumbs up. I hope it was super helpful for you. I really hope that I helped you figure out your situation and that, you know, you feel better about it. I'm starting to feel a little bit better about it, so I feel like, you know, for a lot of you that must have helped. I feel like I delivered the message the way that I meant to. I don't have that feeling of like being unfinished, so I feel good. Thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe below if you'd like to see more. Click the bell if you want to know when my next video comes out. I have been trying to do weekly readings. I really have, but they're taking forever to upload, which is really, it's like ridiculously long. So just click the bell and you'll know when it pops up. They will tell you. Um, I'm trying to get better about my time management, but it seems like I keep getting very complicated readings. Life is a struggle. All right. I hope to feel your presence again soon. Bye.